The top stories: the Netherlands Development Cooperation commits to supporting biogas expansion in Ethiopia. And Ethiopia's membership of the BRICS bloc expected to bring forth improved shared prosperity. Greetings, dear viewers. A very warm welcome to EBC World with me, Shifara Olako, and thank you for watching us. Now, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Ethiopia, Dammeka Mekonnen, is participating in the 54th edition of World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland. While attending WEF 2024, Dammeka conferred on the sidelines with the Vice President of Tanzania, the Director General of the World Intellectual Property Organization, and the President of the Forum, Birge Brenda. The Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister briefed the Vice President of Tanzania, Philip Isidore Mpango, on the current construction of the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. Vice President Mpango reaffirmed his government's commitment to ensuring fair and equitable use of the Nile water resources. According to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ethiopia, the two sides agreed to undertake the two countries' joint ministerial meeting as soon as possible. In his discussion with the Director General of the World Intellectual Property Organization, Darren Tang, Dammeka underlined Ethiopia's readiness to scale up its cooperation with the WIPO. The Director General reassured that WIPO would strengthen its support to Ethiopia, further accepting Dammeka's invitation to pay a visit to Ethiopia. The President of the World Economic Forum praised Ethiopia for its participation in the annual World Economic Forum. The President also stated that the forum is keen on strengthening its partnership with Ethiopia. Meanwhile, the Foreign Minister of Ethiopia, Dammeka Mekonnen, met with the caretaker Prime Minister of Pakistan, Anwar ul-Haq Kakar, on the margins of the World Economic Forum, WEF, in Switzerland. They discussed mutual engagements at the highest levels of respective governments to further strengthen bilateral and multilateral cooperation. The caretaker Prime Minister Kakar, on his part, stated, by capitalizing on the positive momentum from the commitment of the governments of Pakistan and Ethiopia to boost relations, his country will work to strengthen ties in the areas of trade, investment, skills transfer, as well as people-to-people relations. Anwar ul-Haq Kakar, who is currently serving as the caretaker Prime Minister of Pakistan, succeeded the former PM Shehbaz Sharif in August 2023. Moving on, the Director General of Refugees and Returnees Service of Ethiopia, Taiba Hassan, stressed the importance of Ethiopia's enhanced global engagement to realize the 6 refugee pledges the East African nation announced at the Global Refugees Forum in Geneva. Taiba articulated this while highlighting Ethiopia's sustained commitment to global refugees laws and frameworks and Ethiopia's acclaimed role as safe haven for nearly 1 million refugees and asylum seekers at the ongoing annual meeting of Ethiopia's ambassadors and heads of mission in Addis Ababa. In her presentation, the RRS chief emphasized the need for Ethiopia's enhanced global engagement to realize her country's pledges on refugees it announced at the second Global Refugees Forum in Geneva in December 2023. Sarah Abasha, a senior program leader at the IOM office in Ethiopia, elaborated the migration dynamics in the region and the necessity of regional collaboration, IOM's commitment to cooperate with the Ethiopian government. Welcome back. You're still watching EBC World. Now, the Netherlands Development Cooperation is committed to supporting biogas expansion in Ethiopia. The team leader noted that this technology is a priority for the government of Ethiopia that has planned to install 160,000 biodigesters until 2030 with a view to providing clean energy for rural farmers. Kushmal Sotil more.
The Netherlands Development Corporation has been actively involved in Ethiopia since 2017, dedicated to supporting a comprehensive initiative in agri-food, energy and water. With a specific focus on expanding biogas adoption, the program aims to enhance living standards in 9 regions. The team leader underscores the diverse benefits of biogas technology and contributing to sanitation through biodigester-linked toilets.
The biodigester mainly produces a strong, powerful, effective, non-contaminant, and affordable organic fertilizer. And the organic fertilizer is improving the yield production, the soil fertility, the soil health to the farmers. So it's a multi-benefit technology that is improving the life standard for all these families in 9 regions.
The project has installed over 25,000 digesters in the 9 regions since 2017. Busso noted that the potential of biogas in Ethiopia is huge because the potential of livestock sector is quite big.
The potential in Ethiopia is huge. The potential of biogas in Ethiopia, because the livestock sector is quite big. The potential on biogas is more than 4 million digesters. 4 million digesters in Ethiopia that can be installed, that can be constructed.
The program coordinator further said the 3rd phase of biogas expansion scale-up program in Ethiopia, which closed last week, was successful as it has created more than 2,000 green jobs and supported over 3,000 enterprises to support or to build biodigesters. The Netherlands Development Corporation (SNV) is working in Ethiopia by focusing on agri-food, energy, while scaling up biogas dissemination.
And finally, approached by Ethiopian Broadcasting Corporation, Ethiopian seasoned diplomats reiterated that enhancing South-South cooperation, diplomatic ties, and capitalizing on the South-South cooperation countries' presence is much needed. Ethiopian ambassador to Pakistan, Jamal Bakar, further indicated that Ethiopia's membership of the BRICS bloc is expected to bring forth improved shared prosperity. Tigistani reports.
According to the UN, South-South cooperation is done through a broad framework of collaboration among countries of the South in the political, economic, social, cultural, environmental and technical domains. Involving 2 or more developing countries, it can take place on a bilateral, regional, intra-regional or inter-regional basis. Through South-South cooperation, developing countries share knowledge, skills, expertise, and resources to meet their development goals through concerted efforts. Speaking to EBC, Ethiopian seasoned diplomats reiterated that for enhancing and capitalizing South-South cooperation and diplomatic ties, countries' presence is much needed.
It's better to be there rather than to be absent in this global international fora. Why? Because nobody would speak on their behalf if they are absent. So whether it's climate or energy, global issues like that, or what have you, it's better that southern countries, they represent themselves. If not, even if not adequately, but at least hopefully in the coming decades, they will make a priority and maybe focus and expand their staff and their presence in this global fora.
So the South Cooperation are struggling to ensure its peace and prosperities along with its member to advance these security issues. The second also, economic empowerment. Every country has got this aspiration to achieve economic and prosperity for its people. So this cannot be done alone. And so it needs technology transfer, it needs skill, investment and foreign direct investment exchanges in that aspect. So it has to come together and defend it on one way. The other is also making sure that the world become shared prosperity for all of us. So that we need to share ideas, we need to share resource, we need to respect in that one also principle, international order based on rule-based. That should also be addressed.
Ethiopian ambassador to Pakistan, Ambassador Jamal Bakar, first indicated that Ethiopia's newly enrollment of the BRICS bloc is expected to bring forth improved shared prosperity.
South-South cooperation, our country as one of those spirit, recently we have joined this BRICS, which is one of the associations that promotes the joint economic prosperity for its member, also through investing in other countries, so that also we create a shared prosperity among the world.
According to the UN, the countries of the South have contributed to more than half of the world's growth in recent years. Intra-South trade is higher than ever, accounting for more than a quarter of all world trade.
Well, dear viewers, you have been watching EBC World. Now a quick recap of the top stories. Netherlands Development Cooperation commits itself to supporting biogas expansion in Ethiopia.